What's up guys, me Mutahar, and today I wanted to really thank YouTube for a new feature that I've discovered on the website. Now, I think a lot of other YouTubers, I think every content creator has really uncovered this new feature, but I don't think a lot of people are really giving it credit. Now, if you're looking at this is my channel's, these are all the videos that I've uploaded onto my channel. I've got about, 14, 20 pages of it. Now, over the course of 2 days, YouTube has actually managed to take about 70 to 80% of my channel and give it the lovely yellow Dolan award on many of these videos. For example, a lot of the deep web videos such as back a few years ago where I talk about past things and even free-to-play cyborg zombies and greatest Pokemon story we ever read, which includes a Snorlax for a thumbnail, was unfortunately barred from YouTube's ever-lovely monetization guidelines and family-friendly guidelines as well, which not only prevents the videos from making any kinds of dolans, but also prevents the videos from really showing up in things such as search rankings and whatnot. Now, I'd spoken to YouTube about this kind of a dealing before with deep web browsing, and, from what I heard from San Francisco, it was a nice way to grow the channel, and they liked it. Unfortunately, the YouTube nuns, which I would consider to be the new YouTube heroes, have actually been hired to find content like this and deem it to be completely heathenistic, meaning that 12-year-olds cannot watch things such as Stalker at the Park, Deep Web Browsing 103, but they are free to watch things such as Stopping Bad Guys in Vegas, or things such as YouTube ads telling me to download another clickbait game, but heaven forbid I talk about something like, say, Deep Web Browsing 106. No, that's a bad thing, but swatting a store, that's A-okay in YouTube's guidelines. Now, it's easy for me to just simply poke fun at this and say, well, YouTube's really singling me out, but I think I'm getting the Yellow Dolan Awards because YouTube's really deciding to just list me into this ever-lovely blacklist and consider that the content that I'm offering here is not suitable for anybody under the age of 18, which I'm not arguing against. I think that's totally okay, but YouTube in of itself is kind of going against what I really expected. This is something that I would think would be fixed out by now, but it seems like the YouTube nuns have decided wholeheartedly that what I offer is completely heathenistic and I can't really continue on forward with it. Therefore, I'm forced to really go into MS Paint and just draw things such as bowling balls with banana trees around it, and maybe this might be okay to go by YouTube guidelines. After all, this might just be family friendly enough. After all, if Spider-Man and Elsa can be, then anything else can entirely. Some of the streams I've made have been taken down, which unfortunately don't make any sense because none of these actually have metadata attached to them, unless it's counting poobs as in pubes, which maybe that's how the system works. I don't really know. But basically, I wanted to make this video, all jokes aside, is that the method of making videos on YouTube has to change. Will I be giving up on things such as deep web browsing, haunted gaming? No. I will actually be bringing creepypastas back to an extent. I will be covering troll pastas, things like Miiverse soon to come. But if you've noticed one thing, I do have a lot of streams coming about, and I've sort of been bringing back my streaming profile. If it's one thing I wanted to make out of this video is to tell you guys to come and check out my Twitch channel anyways, because I think this is where I'm going to do a majority of my videos now, as well as the YouTube live streaming, whatever you prefer, whatever I want to do. If you can look over here, my Twitch channel, which I had left dead, has come back, and I'm trying to really bring it back after about 2 weeks of working and whatnot, and, it's slowly building up. People are coming out and checking. I've been more active at this moment in time, but I'm starting to do a lot more live stuff. It just seems like YouTube's, content creation side of it is just kind of pointless. It's really pushing you against. There's no point in really uploading a video that's not really going to be viewed by people, considering that YouTube isn't going to push anything in search algorithms unless it's talking about fingering Spider-Man or Elsa in a very family-friendly way. Now, I could consider giving up a strategy, but frankly, I like making family-friendly Hello Kitty videos. It's videos like this help out a lot. This is a very important key cornerstone in YouTube content production, and I think instead of just making videos like this, I'd rather play games like 50 Cent in a more live format. So from now on, I think you guys are going to get more streams from me. In fact, I'm planning on streaming about every day, usually towards evening my time, not super late night like I was. I streamed at about 1 in the morning, played Destiny 2, and kind of enjoyed it, played some Siege, things like that. But I think you guys are going to get a lot more games from me that I actually enjoy playing, and games that I can share with you in a more live format. I think that's the most important thing to really be offering over here. A lot of people like coming to the streams and checking out things in a more live format. I can sit around, rant all I want, make videos, and if push comes to shove, I can play games like 50 Cent Bulletproof live on stream, and instead of recording for an hour, I can record it for up to like 3 hours, edit the video down, condense it, and give you guys a more coherent production. I think in the end, me changing my attitude more towards streaming and curated content towards that is going to be a lot more helpful for the channel anyways, not in terms of growth, but in terms of fighting this yellow Dolan bot anyways, because frankly, it is something that does hit you across the face, and considering you spend years on YouTube and end up getting this kind of a treatment from a website that unfortunately is heading down somewhat of a crapper, if that's PC enough for me to say, it's something that you have to adapt and change with the times. But I want to thank you all for showing up, and most importantly, if you can, please go to the Twitch side of my channel, subscribe over there. I'm going to be streaming here about every day, and it's a nice way to come chill out, talk, and we'll make some videos out of things here and there. We'll play some games and frankly get more gaming content. I'll be doing Haunted Gaming Deep Web on the weekends, and if anything, I'm going to make a podcast that comes up around this week, next week, so, you know, it'll be streamed live. You can catch it, we can have a good time, you can have a fun old merry moment, enjoy it. I might even do some Deep Web live. Things like Haunted Gaming, I'll play through the gameplay maybe live, but I'll definitely keep to making a more edited video. I think a mix of those two in moderate succession will be a more healthy thing for this channel. As far as the YouTube nuns, thank you very much for blessing the yellow Dolan bot. Makes me very happy to see that I'm noticed by the YouTube lords above. Thank you very much. I'm going to go back to playing a family-friendly game of Clash of Clans. This is me, Mutahar. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. Happy Robloxians. Take care of yourselves. This is me, Mutahar, and I'm out.